Hello, everyone. Hello, Aurelianites. I am Miss Irene Diaz. You can also call me Ma'am Diaz or Ma'am Irene. It depends on you. I am from Aureliano University, Jose Rizal campus. And today we will discuss about the topic Introduction to Creative Writing under the subject of creative writing. But before we proceed, please pause this video for a while and have a time to have a short prayer. Welcome back. So I have a quick reminder also that don't forget to notify your teacher for your attendance. So here we go. So at the end of this lesson class, we have set three objectives. So, as a student, you are expected to number one is define creative writing. Number two is make a draft of an original poem. And letter C is organize thought regarding the importance of creative writing. So, here we go. I have your class a picture. So, what comes first to your mind, or what eventually popped up in your within you in your mind when you saw this picture? So, anyone, just give me one word. And I believe this is an easy, I know, an easy word to guess. And you're actually correct because this is writing. Writing class. So what is writing? Writing is it's simply it's an activity to write. We know that writing comes from the root word write. So that is simply writing. The second picture, this might challenge a bit. I actually found a hard time to search the picture that I want to present to you, but I think this is the nearest one. So, what is this picture for you? Or what word? You can say just a word, just like what we did a while ago. Okay, anyone? So, right, that is creative. Or maybe some of you guess it in as creativity or thinking ideas. Uh, well, those terms are synonymous with one, or if they're not synonymous, but they are associated with one another. So this is creative. Just let's just use this a word creative to be simplified. So class, we have two words here: the writing, which is the ability to write, and then creative, which is a new ideas, a new innovation and originality that is creative. Let's just simplify the words. So let's go here. You based on that two simplified definitions of the word writing, creative, or the creative and writing. So what for you is creative writing? Any guess? You can guess, organize thoughts in your mind what creative writing is. Okay. Okay, close enough. Close enough to the right answer. But of course, we organize the words well here. So that's it. Creative writing class is an original writing that expresses ideas and thoughts in an imaginative way. Or we could actually simplify it to just, creative writing. This is a writing that expresses the original ideas of the author. Or you can also put in an imaginative way. Of course, class, the highlight here is based on the imagination, the original ideas of the author. That's why it's called creative writing. So aside from that, let's go for the further what do you call this? A further description of the creative writing. So let's go for the second paragraph. In any instance, creative writing makes you step out of reality and into a new realm inspired by your own imagination. So please take note of those words that had been highlighted, like, in the upper part, in the first sentence, this one, the original writing, then the next one, the imaginative way. So these words must play around in your mind for you, excuse me, to easily remember what creative writing is. So let's proceed with creative writing. Let's go to the sentence on the second paragraph. With creative writing, you're able to express feelings and emotions instead of cold hard facts as you would in academic writing class. So I highlighted there the praise able to express feelings and emotions. So this is actually the difference of creative writing from the other writings. Basically or purposely, the writer or the authors write creatively, or is a writer, and or yeah, it's writing creatively to express their feelings and emotions to their readers or to their audience. So as you can see, it actually compared the creative writing to the academic writing. Why? Because the difference class here is that the academic writing, it's a writing that deals with facts, the proofs, the evidences. It's more on the information of facts. Unlike the creative writing, which we are actually dealing with right now, is this is a writing that will free yourself to express, to write whatever you want based on your imaginations and your feelings, or anything about yourself, as long as it is written in a creative way. So it means it is written, originated by your brain, by your mind, by your imagination. So we have here, class, as you can see there in this presentation below, I put there the types of creative writing. Yes, of creative writing. And these include the following: the poetry, the plays, movie and television scripts, fiction, novels, and short stories. So I will just read it fastly. The songs, speeches, memoirs, the and the personal essays. Class, and I believe you are very familiar with I think the first four of this, the first no, the first five of this, I believe. So, class, poetry, you've encountered this before, even when you were elementary, because our teachers when you were elementary always tasked us, not always, I'm sorry to use that term, but sometimes tasked us to write a poem. Okay, class, your teacher will say, did say that, okay, class, here we go. Make a poem. Okay. Make a poem out of your inspiration, out of your motivation, or anything, any topic, any subject under the sun. So that's I mean, our practice before. That's why we can write poetry until today. So then the plays. This is the drama at that is being played in theater. The movie and television scripts. Okay, we have here discussion. You have a movie and television in your houses. The fiction, you have the Wattpad. Nowadays, you have the Wattpad. And then, of course, class, it's also in the books. I just mentioned it because I think some of you are reading Wattpad, and then the song, speeches, memoirs, and then the personal essay. So we will not elaborate this one by one, class. So I just showed up to you the types of creative writing, so that you have an idea what creative writing is. For its further information. So here we go. Um, actually put here, why creative writing? Maybe you will ask me, Mom, why your question is very general? Actually, that is also my impression. This is a general question. Why creative writing? Why I did not what you call this, I did not specify that why do we need to study creative writing, why do we need, yes, to study to, to write in a creative way? Is it purposeful in our human life? But actually it I put it there in a general way. Why creative writing? Because of the word why. Why when we encountered this class, the word why, we are dealing actually about the reason, right? The reason why something is why something is existing rather. Why why we need it. Why creative writing? And to answer this question, class, I'll present to you the purpose actually of creative writing. It means to answer it, we need to go through the purposes of creative writing. And I actually have here the four purposes. And don't be bewildered, don't be confused, because once you search this on Google, then you will encounter also that these four are in general the purposes of writing. So not only the creative writing, but the writing itself in general way. So here we go. Let's focus ourselves to uh, the purposes of creative writing. The first one is entertainment. Uh, why people write? Yes, why people write creatively? It is to entertain. As I said, the examples a while ago, right? Like the movies, television, the fictions, the novellas, the personal essays, actually, why they were written. Why, no, rather, those things are written. It's because the author wants you to be entertained. Wants you to be entertained. And entertainment class is actually, it's associated, diba? Once we were entertained, we are happy, we are joyful, joy somewhat. And entertainment is associated, I said, is entertainment is associated with, happiness, joy, that makes the audience, the readers, to be satisfied. So that is creative writing. It is simply, just to simplify it, class, because I have a lot of things to say. I'm actually saying a lot of things already, but just remember that even in listening, whenever you're listening or studying, just get only those words. Yes, the words that are important. I did not say that you take away those that are not important, but I mean, of course, whenever you are listening to a teacher, then you will not really get all, but at least you have the keywords, those important terms that you will be you can remember. So that's first, the entertainment. So the next one is persuasion. So class, when you say persuasion, it is to persuade. Yes, to persuade. It's like the author wants his reader to change, to be it's like to be affected, to the point that the readers also will be changed in his opinions, ideas. It's like that. It's to persuade, can also to encourage the reader to believe in what the author is telling all about in his writing. So the next one is information. So class purpose also is information, and this is very also important. And this is what do you call this? This is in all kinds of writing. Information is one of the goal. Why? Because when you say writing, not only creative writing, any academic writing, other genres of literature, whatever genres it is, everything is the goal of everything in literature is to inform you, right? For example, class, even when you just go on the street, go at the street, then you will see there the signboards. So what's the purpose of it? It's actually to inform you. So that's it. That's also the purpose of creative writing. And the last one is the channel of emotions. So the purpose of creating creative writing is channel of emotions. Why? Because uh, it will let the author to express uh, his feelings, his thoughts, his emotions to again his audience. So I think I already said this a while ago. So just remember this to channel or to bridge the emotions. So let's go, class. This slide I will also ask you to pause this slide and then think. Please think. Organize thought regarding the importance of creative writing for you. Okay? So you may pause again this video, then think within you, within your mind. Oh, are the important what are the importance of creative writing? Then maybe you will ask me, Mom, you just gave us the what they call this, the purposes. It's not the importance. But based on those purposes of the creative writing, then therefore, what is the importance for you of creative writing? You can you can box yourself as a student or as a human, as a learner. So it depends on you. So pause this and please think and organize in your thought regarding the importance of creating writing for you. So here we go. Uh, hmm, we have here, I have here the slide of self-expression. Plus, this is for me. So I asked you a while ago to organize it. Maybe some of you thought of this. It's actually self-expression. One of the importance of what they call this creative writing is self-expression. Why? Because through writing creatively, we are able to express what what is within our mind, our heart, our soul, our whole being. We can pour it out through through creative writing. Because unlike other writings, like the academic writings, you cannot express there your own opinions or your own imaginations. And like in creative writing, one of its importance is self-expression. And as you can see there, this one, I have here a picture of this person, this girl facing the in not the internet but the monitor. So it's just a picture of we are in this era wherein we are so immersed with the technologies and class. I believe unconsciously you are doing almost every day creative writing in a simplified way. Just look at the Facebook. It says there, what's on your mind, right? So, what's on your mind? So, the Facebook is asking, what's on your mind? So, sometimes you will be posting there your feelings for that day, your thoughts, your brokenness, if you're in love. So, it's one way that you are uh, expressing yourself. And unconsciously, it's somewhat it's somewhat a creative writing, class. So that is one of the importance of creative writing, rather. So I hope that at least you have idea what creative writing is. So let's go for the performance task number 1. Class, don't be what do you call this, don't be pressured about this performance task number 1. So performance task number 1 is just for you to make a draft. So this is not a final output, but it's just a draft. At least you'll be prepared because the performance task number 1 is from lesson 1 and then lesson 2. So for now, you'll make a draft of a poem, 3 stanzas with 4 lines. So based from your own inspiration about anything, think anything that inspires you right now. So and we have here the rubric. So you will be graded creativity, that is for uniqueness and originality, 10 points. The spelling is 5 points. The organization and rhythm is 5 points, total of 20 points. Okay. And this is your assignment. Study an advanced class the lesson about imagery. So for reference, you can go to this one. Please, you may screenshot this slide. Actually, that is not really the lesson. I mean, this presentation I did not get this from the slide share. I just saw. I mean, for your reference only, for the topic about imagery, just visit the URL address. Okay, so that's it. I think I'm good, and you are also good. I hope you've enjoyed this discussion, this short discussion about creative writing. So, class, thank you for listening. And you may, if you have further question, of course, you may email me at imrindy@gmail.com. And you may also add me on Facebook. My name is Irene Diaz. And thank you so much. And see you on our next video lesson.